Hello, 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 hello. Testing. Hi, I am back now. You can also pronounce a CH. It's a softer CH. So it's like batch now. If you want to make it sound cuter, kind of up to you. I'm kind of streaming again because I found time to kind of stream again. Maybe I should find time to do arts again and stuff. But for now I wanna let me do a bit of Genshin's. You know, I haven't found time to do any streaming in a while. And then maybe after this, I will go to Xenoblade. Maybe. Mayhaps I will try Xenoblade, or maybe I'll draw. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna do my dailies, and then I'm gonna try to do the event I've been slacking on a lot. Wait, hold up. Let me check something. Okay, I need to turn up my volume in Genshin because I normally keep it very low anyway. Okay. Get enough volume. Ignore that guy because I mean, I don't need to rescue him. I've rescued him so many times. It's probably that same guy, right? Probably. Highly likely, I assume. And I'm normally 50% of the time sometimes correct. But I mean, yeah. I mean, it's around this area, so definitely that guy. I've been slacking on my Genshin. Like, ooh, this event is so annoying. I still need to do a bit of the... Oh, right, right. There is a test run for Baiju. How do you say it? Baizu. Why isn't it work? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Because I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out with work, between work and then trying to keep up with like Genshin, my gachas, my games. I still haven't gotten to. Oh, I've actually already started playing Xenoblade. I don't actually, you know what? My mistake was that I didn't read what his thing does. Okay, foreign sword attacks. Stamina. Okay, the usual. Customer sprite. Cruises and attacks. The foreign 3 attacks. There are no opponents nearby. Oh, healing. Okay. And there's a pulse. Creates a seamless shield that absorbs dendro damage. 25%. 250% effectiveness. Oh, so he gains shield, and the shield heals your active character based on his HP. And attacks opponents. Okay. Equal to. Ooh, okay. So he gains more damage if at least everyone's like more healed up. Healed by shields would gain from 100 possesses. It does not exceed 150,000. Okay, so I guess it gives you a cap for what kind of for his HP. For before it's not worth it. Will increase high burning. Oh. Okay.
Witness the power of good water. Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy. Try not to enjoy this too much. The doctor will see.
Remember.
Okay, let's use this.
Mind the side effects.
So he's a shielder, basically.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my
A
soul.
shielder healer. So, I mean, closest I can think of is like Noel, but his shield isn't like tied to. I mean, I think if I remember, I read it right. You can heal. I mean, Noelle's stuck healing only with her shield on. At least he has like a lot of ways to heal, and the shield. Yeah, okay, it's cool. That's cool enough. Okay, do this. I already have Ganyu. So I'm just doing this for the what do you call it? The word for that? The Primo Gems. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, recently I've been getting very into Honkai Star Rail. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of people are. It's a new thing. But so far, first impressions is that no, I made more progress since like I last streamed. Like, I've at least already finished like the Yarila 6 arc. I mean, I like it. The writing is kind of feels a lot. Let's see. The plot writing for like the first part at least feels a lot better than how Genshin starts out, and I enjoy like okay, like you know. When a game has a lot of dialogue, I would say it kind of whether or not it's good kind of depends. And it's like, for example, it's like the extra stuff that you need, like in Phoenix Wright when you keep on clicking items. You know it's good, right? It's like they put a lot of thought into their writing when you get all that stupid dialogue about step ladders or 999 about fucking Funya Rinpas or whatever. And Star Rail actually has a lot of similar funny dialogue with the random stuff like just interacting with the trash can, interacting with the closet. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah. Okay, I'm not reading it. I will read what his. Okay, so Claymore. Okay, use Merak to perform the 4 attacks. Uses Merak's mapping ability for offensive business, initiating a radial scan to deal save the 100 damage. Scan all the. Oh, okay, so there's cores already. Merak's energy and creates a cubic. Excuse me. A cubic scan space dealing AoE dendro damage to all opponents within it, causing all AoE to immediately burst and granting Cavi the following enhanced combat use Cavi's normal plunging attack. All dendro cores created by all will deal additional damage when it bursts. Increases Cavi's resistance to interruption. Oh, okay. So that's why I hear it's like good with Nilo. And dendro core hits Cavi will regain HP. Oh. So he can basically be healed from the damage he does to himself. Okay. Anyway, what's I talking about?
Sight clear. Scanning. Feast your eyes. Come at me.
Oh, I should have had Dendro Course when I did that. Wow.
Rain outlines your fate.
Anyway, what was I thinking about? I was thinking of some words.
Rain cutter.
Breaking new ground.
Yeah, I've also been playing Star Rail, and I've been playing Xenoblade 3 Shattered Future. That's what it's called, right? What's that? No, the Future Revealed Future. No, I think it might have been thinking also when I said Shattered. No, Blade Future Redeemed. Future Redeemed. There we go. I've been playing a bit of it. I haven't found time to get through much of it yet, either, because work and all the stuff, you know, really do be like that. Man. being an adult when you have the money, but you don't have that when you can earn the money to buy the things. But maybe you probably don't also have enough the money to buy the things. But if you do have the money to buy the things, you also don't have the time to enjoy the things. You know. Oh my god, I need to have enough time to be able to finish a bunch of the other stuff. Because wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh my god, it's this month. You know what? I'm just realizing now. Wait, it's May. That means Tears of the Kingdom. No. I don't have enough time to play it. Or rather, I don't have enough time to play other things, to finish other things before playing it. I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'll do this, and then I will get to Xenoblade 3. Future redeemed. My only other issue with Xenoblade is that it is a genuinely massive world, and exploring it is every bit as rewarding. Doing all the quests too, I'd say. For the most part, except for the annoying parts that are fetch quests, which I don't know, why they still keep in that kind of manner. Like they did it in Xenoblade. Okay. I'll be honest. I've only played Xenoblade 2, X, and 3. But I will, considering Xenoblade, considering what other Xenoblades have that kind of system of, picking up everything, and then you have to get enough this thing continuously, blah blah blah. Which is in all the Xenoblades that I've played. And I've already experienced it in other stuff too. That's the part I'm not looking forward to. I don't like the collectathon feeling of items. That is one thing I really don't like. But for the most part, I'd say Xenoblade is a super rewarding experience. The series is really good. And personally, I think my favorite has been 3. Like, I enjoyed X as much as I did. And I enjoyed 2 as much as I did, with a lot more caveats. But I enjoy 3 so much. Just like, the characters really clicked with me. No one in the gang. And you know what? I'm sorry. I already went ahead with playing Xenoblade 3, so I won't even have a recorded stream of me when I played it. I was damn it. When I played it on my capture card so they can play it on my PC, basically play it on my PC. And I kind of wish I streamed that, but I was also kind of working. So, I couldn't really because I had to expect calls, yada yada. When I got to the part when like Rex appeared, I was like, oh yeah, there's my boy. And then when he was like, let's show them a thing or 3. And I was like, got you, man. I'm with you all the way. It's so funny for me that I'm thinking that because, to be honest, Rex is an okay protagonist in Xenoblade 2. Like, I'm still gonna say that. He was an okay protagonist. He wasn't like really great. I couldn't really connect with his character as much, and there's way too much other stuff that kind of got in the way of me connecting, and like, I didn't really get the feel for too much of his character in terms of like the stakes that he ends up in, because he's just kind of thrown into there fully by chance. And I mean, I like things that are by chance, but it's one of the guys who got thrown into things by chance, and it could have been someone else, to be honest. It's not like that feeling that I have from playing Xenoblade 3, where, you know what? Of course, it can only be no one in the gang who are experiencing this and are like this. You know what? They're living the whole concept of it is so interesting itself that it's really hard to like not want to find out what go through the mystery of it all. Of why are these people like forced to live lives of fighting each other all the time? Why they're just disposable soldiers? Why they disappear like that? Etc. Etc. And it's such a strong hook. Rex, who kind of has a hook, who literally has a hook because his thing is that he dives. He has like a grappling hook. Part of his thing is that he has a grappling hook and dives underneath like the sea of clouds, which is an interesting concept. But this is like I'm saying a lot of this. I like Xenoblade 2 minus the gacha. I like gachas, but God, not like that. Not like that. There's way too much stuff that you have to do to be able to even transfer a character to another thing, a blade. So that and at this point, at that point, it's just like you had a gacha, and they also had to make sure that the gacha the gacha ended up on was like a character who could use that blade and all that stuff, and it's just like, come on, why'd you guys make it so complicated? It didn't need to be that complicated. But yeah. Which is what I really appreciate in 3 for not having a gacha. Also for finding like a more solid way to kind of mix up characters, even if it is so intimidating to try to figure out like what other combinations you can do for characters, because there's so many combinations you can do. Like genuinely so many. It's amazing that they have that many that you can do. Not all of them are gonna be great, but like you can at least pick up. It's kind of like worth at least figuring out, or at least having one that you kind of like. Yeah, but okay, but despite all that, I was talking about like my reaction to Rex. I'm like, doesn't that make me sound kind of like a hypocrite? Yes, but also, I mean, okay, I'm a fan of when characters kind of grow up. Like, those are all spoilers, but I mean, come on, it's a future redeemed DLC, and there's the trailers are all out, so I might as well talk about that. I'm kind of like a fan of when characters get to grow. Like, you see the original characters, but then like they're given a fair chance to grow up, in a sense that they're not kind of nerfed when they're grown up. It's not at the cost of their character or the growth, everything that we witness with them. It's like they got to fully have their character growth and all that stuff. And it's just like another path that happened, and they took and stuff like that. Also the glow up, man. Like I had my doubts about Rex. I still have, but like normal young Rex and all. But seeing him grown up, it's like, bro, what did you get this much Riz, man? Rex, more like Riz. So yeah, it's like so that's like when he was like showing them 3 and 3. I had to clap. Like, my boy actually grew up, and not only did he grow up, he became like a massive Giga Chad. And you know what? That is the best kind of character growth. It's like, be careful of who you bully in middle school. Never bully anyone, no matter what the joke is for. It's like that kind of that meme. Be careful of who you call ugly in middle school, right? That's it. Then it's just like, excuse me? When did you become daddy? Yeah. I'm enjoying it so far. I really want to get to it after I have to do this if I have time, okay? If I have time, because I also have to finish. Okay, I think I'll try to finish like the event story for this. It's so long, and the event is so tedious. Why are there 6 different types of events and they're all scattered across the entire map? Like, why? Why would you do that? Like, I have to go all the way, teleport to this place and that place, and like, it's not even like a straight path because I have to climb out so much just to be efficient. I also have to fly down, drop down, and like with the Lie and the Lantern Rite Festival. The Lantern Rite, there's a certain distance, but they're never like too far a distance. You know what I'm saying? This one, it's just like too many events, man. Maybe it's just the Genshin fatigue. Maybe it's just that, but maybe it's just I'm feeling some fatigue from playing it.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
But I mean, you know, I don't think anyone could blame me for feeling any sort of fatigue with Genshin. Played a lot. Heck, I'm so fatigued that I haven't... If I show you my map, look at this map. Do you see the percentages? Do you see the percentages? And then look at this map. Okay, yeah, I haven't really... Yeah, you know what? That's all part of it. Look at these percentages. I pretty much... Oh, there's still something I'm missing. Some things I'm missing here. Apparently, I'm kind of lazy to find those. For the most part, look at those percentages. Oh yeah, I'm lazy to explore that. But you know, some of it is just way too tiring. Wait, what? I 100%ed the mines? The castle? What? No, not this. Oh, look at the percentage of this. See that? I am... Of course, I have a good reason to be... I don't really need to like keep playing the game. But I mean, aside from the fact that I spent a lot of money, I do like Genshin. It's just that right now, there's just been a lot of fatigue for me. It's just been pretty tiring. I have work. I have this game that I want to play, this other game that I want to play, this other game that I want to play, and this one game that I've been waiting for a long while. And if I play that, I'm not playing anything. I know I'm not gonna be able to play much anything else. So I'm gonna stream it sporadically. My progress will be kind of all over the place from when I stream Tears of the Kingdom, but you know. Yeah. What did I say? Yeah, I'm just kind of tired. I want to get through it. I still have some Switch games that I have to play. I've been saying that I also got the Digimon Cyber Sleuth games, the 2-pack one or whatever. Saying that yes, I am gonna play that. I am absolutely gonna play that on the stream. Let me be that guy who streams some Digimon games. But also I haven't gotten to it because, well, aside from work, I mean, I am not a full-time streamer, so I still have work, I still have, you know, family, friends, and I have other stuff that I want to do, other games that I want to play. I also have my Grand Blue Fantasy, my gacha games. It's like there's not enough time for me to do everything. Which is why gacha games I end up playing gacha games a lot more, or even more in the first place stuff like Grand Blue Fantasy, which is the only one I'm able to stick because it's actually been worth it. I will say that. I will always say that. Because you know what? I find it rare for a gacha game to be kind of pretty good like that. I've basically dropped my first proper gacha game that I properly got into, which is Fire Emblem Heroes. I basically dropped that. I was super into that. I played most of my early fan art when I kind of did stuff was from basically Fire Emblem Heroes. But yeah. You know, it's kind of the same comfort that you get, that people I guess get from you know, watching sitcoms, watching trashy shows, watching trashy isekai, whatever, you know, things that aren't necessarily like super great sometimes, but they do the job well enough. Anyway, yeah. So that's what was that? What was my point? I'm tired, but I really want to be able to stream more. I want to be able to do. I wish I could do just like full streaming. But or you know maybe full-time drawing, whatever. But I know I'll never be. I won't be able to really do that unless I actually put in a lot more work. In which case, I don't know if I really want to fully do that too, because I understand that. Okay, to be able to put in a lot of work, I need to have time to put in all. I basically sacrifice like my. I'm gonna like sacrifice my sanity. So for the most, so anyone who does like streaming as well full time while doing others, well not full time, the streaming is able to keep up constantly with their streaming with a lot of work. Like honestly, props to them, because I find it hard to balance that, and also you know doing other stuff like stuff that I want to do. I want to watch stuff, and I can't really do that while streaming now, can I? I wanna play other games too on the side. I wanna enjoy the stories of whatever thing I'm playing sometimes. Take my time. And I also still wanna, you know, have a social life. I've really been trying to I've been able to get myself back into working out, which is such a challenge, but these this week and last week, it's kind of hard to consistently do that. But you know, you know, just some stuff like being healthy, whatever. It's like, oh man, it is tough balancing all that. But you know, worth it. It's worth it. But it's also really tiring that you can't do everything that you want to do within the amount of time that you have. And if you had all the time to do stuff, I'm pretty sure like work stuff would have maximized even more so like the amount of time that they have you under their thumb. I mean, imagine like if the world was like if time ran on say 30 hours. I'm pretty sure people would be working even longer hours.
The eye sweeps the lands.
Like undoubtedly, like that's how it's gonna go.
Evasion is futile. No touching.
Yeah. I don't know how people are genuinely able to do it.
Of eternity. Born of ice and frost.
Because I would really love to stream a lot more.
This body is eternal.
Solidify.
Blaze over.
I mean, aside from having the setup of it, you know, I think it's like a great way for me to get through a lot of the games that I have that's on my list. It's been on my list for a while and I haven't gotten through because lots of reasons.
Right now. Inferior. Witness the final calamity.
Shield. I kind of lost track of what my stream of consciousness has been saying.
Next up.
Ah,
Eternity is in my hand.
okay. Oh, you know what? I really need to have time because, man, I need to have time to be able to watch stuff like Oshinoko. I haven't gotten to watching that yet because, you know what? I want to save it for when I'm actually in a. I am actually in a in a mood or in a position where I can like comfortably watch a show that long, like an episode of a show rather that goes on for like movie length. I need to be ready for that. Especially the pedigree that it seems to have.
Before me.
And finding the time to do that and all that is really tough. Okay. But, excuse me. But it's not like I haven't been watching other anime either. Like, for what it's worth, I've still been keeping up with Gundam. Hell yeah. Really loving Witch from Mercury. Also, what do you call that? What do you call, Vinland Saga. Jigokuraku. I really need to get to add Oshinoko to the list. Also, Mashal and a bunch of other stuff. Alright. Abyss reset. I'll get to you at some point. I hate this so much. I'm so tired of this kind of these kind of battle domains. They used to be fun. But it's just been the same some domain with like some gimmick or whatever that I can honestly just ignore. And it's like, maybe you could follow all of these, you know, things that they're suggesting. But then also, you know, it's just I'm so tired of it. Ah. I'm so tired. I really wish I didn't feel that. Because really, there's like so much to explore in Genshin, but every update it adds way too much of a new thing to the point that you can't really keep up with all the new things they add to each area. I mean, every area has some like stupid new gimmick that at this point it's like, okay, it's no longer cute. It's kind of annoying. I really don't need anything more special in this area because my brain's like muted out everything else. And like, if your brain is just muting out muting everything, then it's not really a great sign. It's still named La Senora. It's not really for La Senora anymore. Yeah, it's not really a great sign for a game if that's what's happening. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
No, I need to swap. Okay. Yeah. Because I still like the stories, but God, sometimes the event stories are way too long for my shortened shortened amount of time I have to play left. I have left to play rather. Sorry. What is my grammar? Come on, this kind of domain's not really that kind of event domain's not really exciting anymore. It's like this 50% of the time. Like, use this one buff. This one buff that's for this event, and I genuinely don't find any difference anymore with whatever the buff is between all the other events. Like, they've all like blurred together. It's no longer fun. Like, come on, at least if you're gonna have something fun, if you're gonna make one of these events, at least one, keep it all close together into a teleportable area. Make it a teleportable thing, so that I don't need to cross and in the entire area just to get to to each different event, which is already such a pain in the ass. And two, like really, um, if there's gonna be a battle thing, kind of mix it up more. Like that, um, that one event that is in Inazuma that is basically like a kind of like a mystery dungeon sorts on where you got the paper guy. That's a good idea. Good. Excuse me. Mm, sure, why not? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's mix this theme up. Mm, yeah, sure. Okay, let's try this out.
Need my help as usual? Ring cutter, no, my sword. Diana special.
Uh,
Everyone hold hands.
Inazuma shines
do
eternal.
this.
There is no escape.
You are not welcome here. Time to go to work.
I'm getting sick of this game.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Can't handle your drink. Shake it.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Okay.
Care for the dance.
Make yourself some room. Think you can bully me?
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Dance with
Look
me.
at you, Boozel.
Bishop.
Everyone hold hands.
To apply. There is no escape. Happy to apply.
Another test session.
Mm,
Rain cutter. Care for the dance.
you-
Outlines your fate.
see, like I don't know. I'm kind of just maybe I'm just super burned out with Genshin. I'm still like pessimistic about it, but
Be a good audience,
Make yourself
won't
some
you?
room. Hey,
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
not done.
There is no escape.
see, like it's all the same. This thing event, that thing event, and boring. Done this event before. Basically done this kind of event. I don't know. It's like, look how many it is. Why is it so many? Why are they so spread out? Like, what the actual fuck? Oh, cool. Oh, you got Farazan. Okay. Yay! I haven't built you up. I haven't built up Hatsune Miku here yet. Oh wait, my mind was suddenly thinking of like how you can Honkai for a bit. Honkai Sariel? Not Impact. Oh, I'm stupid. See, there's some quality of life stuff that's in Star Rail that Genshin could really use. Uh, where's this one want me to go? Wait, is it? Which pyramid thing is this? Is it this one? Kinda look like this one. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, it was this one.
I see everything.
What? No! I'm supposed to get that. I thought I managed.
Happy to
Close
apply.
enough.
Go, go.
You guys just die.
Shine down.
Die, please.
Time to act. I see everything.
Oh, it doesn't catch it. Okay. Uh, okay. What? Why is he? Is that asshole? Okay, you know, I need to finish this thing early so that I don't need to worry about it down the line. Like, once I'm done with this event, there's not gonna be any new event stuff for a while. It's like, cool, cool. I just need to do my dailies and not think about anything else. Okay.
Time to go.
Um.
Time to go.
Why doesn't it? Why isn't it just be automatic? Okay. Oh, I can roll. And nothing, of course. Of course. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know, I just realized it's the start of the month. Ooh, I can get this. Also, this. You know, it's always on discount. I noticed that. Is there any time when it's not on a discount? No. Huh. Another Candace. Okay. Another 4-star in a row. That's kind of rare for me to get that at times. Two more rolls. 9. Nada. And then this. Nope. How many times I've had that rust? Point a gacha where you're like, you just stop taking the bullshit of whatever item because you already have it. Or you don't really get a benefit out of it anymore. Oh! Well, I have guaranteed.
This scenery is wonderful.
Okay. Well. Wait. Candace. Phineas and Ferb joke. Insert Phineas and Ferb joke here. You know what? Let's get some of the. Let me get the free rolls. Let's see if I may or may not have enough to actually max out Tainari. Oh, I need to have more of that. Okay, that's actually fine with me.
Enough to convince anyone to become a wand.
What's this? Well, at least I'm done with that. Now I need to do this stupid thing. This stupid thing. Okay. Let's see. Oh, why is it so far? Okay. Um. Why is it so high? Immediately so high. They tell me to do the like place it somewhere else. I'm gonna follow that. Okay. Um. This is probably better for up here, probably. Then I can probably glide off from over there. A hassle event. Uh, no, let's test it out first. Hello. Oh, whoops. Welcome to the stream of watching me suffer doing this way too much. The event that's way too much in Genshin right now. Ah, that's a little jank. What's up? No. Okay, that is not enough for me to. Ah, damn it. So boring. Uh. Okay, let's see how this goes. And around here. See if this works. It's probably not high enough, is it? Okay, I was correct about needing that. Okay. Oh! What do you know? Work. Okay, now I never need to touch this event. This part of the event. Goodbye to you. There we go. Which one is this? I'll do. Wrong one. Why are there so many events? Okay. What else? Is that it? Is that really it? What else do I get by maximizing everything? Come on. I feel like I deserve more for all the bullshit that this is making me go through. I deserve more. Alright, Dory's part for like that event. I will check it out later on. Okay. Water, duration, jump, as the other difference. That. This is like rhythm heaven. There's literally just rhythm heaven. Uh, Why is it so far away? What dumbass thought it was a good idea to put it all the way here? Like, come on, it's not even like easily accessible. I need, if I want to get to it quickly, I need to drop like a few flights. It's like super inefficient. Oh, I went down the wrong flights. See what I mean? Why does the event have to be like this? Why couldn't there just be a TP point for all of them, huh? Like, I have so much complaints about this event. Okay, I'm just gonna keep guessing. I don't really care about what she says. Okay, you know what? I'm looking up a guide. I stopped caring. There's part of me that could be, yeah, I could do the mini game and try to figure it out on my own. Try to be smart, whatever. But I kind of don't. I kind of stopped caring. I generally stopped caring because of how many things there are. Okay, wait. Part two. What the fuck? Why aren't you even giving me the guide? It's useless. Why is it that something would list? Sometimes it would list the game mates listing the guide, like tells you the guide, but doesn't just tell you the straight up answer. Okay. Bye. Screw you. This one's actually more interesting. I kind of like this one. It's the make me think, but not too much make me think. That's like, I mean, sometimes it's okay. It's kind of jank, but it's jank in a way that's sort of endearing for me. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I find it kind of endearing. Oh, I can raise that up. Huh. Hmm. There we go. Okay. See, this is kind of cute. It's this one I'm fine with. The other one's way too much. You did way too much. Okay. There we go. And I think I'm done with all that. Alright, right. So I haven't gotten rewards for this. And then roll. Then hmm. Okay. Collect all this. Get that resin. Then I guess I'll do this part. Wait, why is Zori just there? Was this not part of that event? Hmm.
Time to go.
Alright, I still haven't done the carry bird. I really need to get to that. Having something go around so much. I mean, that whatever. That going around this much, I guess, is part of normal RPG stuff. Uh, okay. Why are you so far? There's no reason to be that far from a TP point. Okay. Just fly over here. Yeah. Oops. Is it inside, perhaps? Oh, this. Okay. Hmm. Oh my god, why is it so far? Uh, okay. This asshole. Come on. Normally, I like at least trying to read through a bit of dialogue. Fine. We'll do this stupid thing.
Time to go.
Finish this stupid quest so this stops bothering me. Hmm. Okay. I've honestly stopped paying attention. You know. Okay, goodbye, jackass. Genius didn't know. Number one. Thanks for that. Not trying to understand what that's all I think about there. Oh, why is the other person so far away? Oh, how's everyone's days? How's everyone doing? Yes, I know. Some skills. Vigil Forest. I know. Hmm. So why are you so far away? 20 years ago? Well, I don't know for a while. Um, hmm. Yeah. Sachin. I have to go back to the desert. Why is it so far away? Okay. Come on. Can do this. Can do this. So much that I've been lazy to do. As you can see
I follow the wind.
by that Sealy over there that I've been too lazy to try to deal with. Oh. Okay, I didn't expect that. Oh, that's where the TP point is. Okay. Here's no time for you. Supreme. Isaac, what is that? I mean, okay. What do I do with that? Um. Go here again. Um. BRB.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
I'm so glad Grandpa's okay.
I'm not going back there at my age.
The world remains constant over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
I'm so glad Grandpa's okay.
I'm not going back there at my age.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
I'm so glad Grandpa's okay.
I'm not going back there at my age.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I'm so glad Grandpa's okay.
I'm not going back there at my age.
I've returned. I have my snack with me right now. It's mango graham. What's this? I'm sure it's like an auto walk here. You know what? Whether or not I know people are actually watching, talking while playing is definitely making it at least more enjoyable.
Is it
I don't
me,
feel
or are
insane.
the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last round? Are you all right?
Oh, it's not an auto. Whoops.
Thanks for the concern, Kaveh. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. Even though I try to fall asleep, I can't get the championship out of my head. And before I know it, it's morning again.
I know the feeling. That happens to me too when I'm agonizing over my blueprints.
Do you have any tips for dealing with that?
To be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things that don't have a quick fix and can only be endured.
And the lip syncing is still
suppose you
not
can
as
think of it as
great.
something akin to
Honkai
endurance.
Star Rail has I've noticed has
Sometimes there's no
better lip
effective
syncing for
cure,
the most part.
So you just have to let things run their course. I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety.
What's the
and
difference with the
pressure coming from
localization?
you. The next round's about to start, so chin up and do your best.
Oh, okay. You do your best too.
Looks like everyone's here. I will now explain the second round to you all. There are 3 leyline disruptors buried in the area around Aru village. These devices can imitate the effects of leyline disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment. Your goal is to shut them down. The first 3 who manage to finish this task will be awarded 4, 3, and 2 points accordingly. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them, and that leaving the designated competition zone will result in disqualification.
Well, what do you think? Want to team up again? I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous round.
That's all right. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my specialties. I doubt this will be particularly difficult.
It's good to see such confidence in a youngster like yourself. I also happen to be well acquainted with this place. Let's see who will find these devices first. But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for Champion. We must be careful of him. A favorite to win? Who is it?
Not Cavi. Sino, of course.
Not
Right?
so loud.
Oh, Dainari. Oh, right. Right.
He
Of
took
course,
first
Dainari
place
did
in
the
previous round.
first one.
And if he does
First
so
round.
again this time, we may as well declare this competition over. That boy knows a great deal. Perhaps he might yet follow the trail of some desert creature to the devices.
That's true. It does look like his odds of winning are pretty high.
He already has Kale, who is an excellent pupil. If he were to win this round as well, then wouldn't we just be letting him have all the fun? As his senior, it's my solemn duty to prevent such an inequitable arrangement from happening. I'm off.
I'll get going as well. See you later.
How
How are you feeling? I think I'm okay, but I'll take things slowly for now.
Is this all the water we're getting? Sorry, that's what the rules say. While this round seems to
Okay,
be
good
about
snack.
how quickly you can shut down the devices, it's also testing your ability to survive in tough conditions. I knew it'd be harder than I had expected. So we'll either need to find the devices as quickly as possible, or we'll have to save our energy and wait for an opportunity. Okay, I'll head out shortly. Thanks a lot, Nilu. You're welcome. Please take care of yourself.
Well, there goes everybody. So, who should we visit this time? Let Paimon think. Oh, right! Didn't Farozan say that Tainari's the favorite to win? Let's go look for him first.
Okay. So I guess we're finding Tainari. Excuse me. You know what? It would have been really cool if the normal game had like these characters just kind of being around for the most part, instead of only being able to see them around for events like these. Like, you know what? That shit would have been really cool. Oh. My mind was one of those collect these things, the amount of time can challenge or whatever. Okay, now let's go over here. First Tainari. Oh, what do you know? It brought me here. Cool.
Huh? Weird. The locator says that he should be around here somewhere. Tainari! Can you hear us? You're right! Huh? Oh no, it looks like he's fainted! We have to help him! Tainari, are you okay?
It's so hot.
Oh, so you passed out because of the heat! Are you not used to getting around in the desert?
That's right. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid this situation. I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of the disturbed ley lines, I started feeling dizzy. My ancestors, the Veluka Shuna, were originally from the desert. But I guess this is what happens when a species migrates. They become intolerant of their original environment.
This isn't the time for a history lesson.
So he actually has a race, which
Humans,
still
such
confusing me.
fragile beings. Your bodies can't even survive extreme changes.
So
in
still
the
human,
environment.
but he's a species with ear. The racing in Genshin confuses me so much. I wish they actually had
Here, take
proper
this.
a proper thing
Let
about
him
it.
drink it.
Just so that I can identify it a bit better, or at least understand more of the lore, because it's so confusing.
Are you serious? This had better be just normal water. Paimon really doesn't get that guy. What's he up to? Anyway, what?
I'm feeling a little better now. Thanks, you two.
Okay, I need to increase the volume a bit.
Just the two of us, just now.
Found you at last.
Sino, you're here too.
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you. Will you be able to go on?
The fur on my tail is so dry, it's practically been singed right off. I don't see any purpose in pushing myself beyond what is reasonable. It appears I'm not suited to this particular round. I should probably just return to Aru Village and rest.
Really? So you're backing out?
Yes. I do have my results in the first round to serve as a buffer, so even if I forfeit this round, I still have a chance to turn things around later.
Yeah, that's a point.
Withdrawing now will allow me to conserve my energy. Continuing to push onward would be counterproductive.
A wise decision. Let's get you back to Aru Village.
It's fine. I can make it back on my own.
Oh, stop trying to be so polite. Come on, we'll help you back to Aru Village.
Okay. I know teleport's so weird. The desert has such annoying TP points. It's very frustrating. That. Ah! Go under. Damn it. Yeah, that shit is annoying.
How are you feeling now, Tainari? Do you want to rest some more?
There's some shade here, so we can stop for a while.
All right, let's do that.
Oh, Sino and Tainari. And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you. Oh, hey, Layla! Yeah, the sun was too strong, so I decided to take cover here for a while. What about you? Are you all done already?
Unfortunately not. I'm not quite as capable as I thought. I intend to withdraw from this round. Sino and the Traveler are escorting me back to Aru Village.
Withdraw? Can you even do that?
I believe the rules do provide for such a situation. Alhaitham did say that the act of leaving the competition grounds would result in disqualification from the round.
Didn't I ask you if you were alright before this? If you had just decided to withdraw then, you wouldn't have had to suffer.
Well, I had to try, didn't I? So I tried, and it didn't work out. And now I'm backing out while I can. When I get back, I'm definitely going to make a batch of sun-resistant oil. Next time I venture into the desert, I'll be prepared. By the way, you're Layla, aren't you? You don't look very well yourself. Will you be alright?
I guess on the desert, it's a bit of a wimpy kid now, is he?
I did feel a little faint when I first entered the desert, but I feel a lot better after resting here for a while. Be careful not to push yourself too hard. Don't worry. I'm just...
Feeling the pressure?
Uh-huh. You can tell?
Your expression is similar to the ones I see on criminals' faces when I interrogate them.
To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure whether I have what it takes to represent the Ratawa Starshan in the championship. Most people voted for me because of all the rumors surrounding me, and to be honest,
Excuse me?
those rumors don't really mean anything. Now I don't know how to deal with all the expectations they've put on me. Even the people who usually criticize me voted for me this time. So I feel like I have to live up to their expectations somehow.
So their expectations are putting pressure on you.
Yes. Actually, I heard that you were voted in as well, Tainari. How do you deal with it?
To be completely honest, I don't really feel any pressure. Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. On the other hand, those who do consider your feelings certainly wouldn't want you to push yourself. Next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is to interact with knowledge, not to meet others' expectations. As for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition, but I won't let any additional pressure get to me. I think you can also try to find a clearly defined goal. That may help you.
I understand. Thanks for your advice.
I'm absolutely parched after talking so much.
I've still got some water with me.
No, I'll be all right. We aren't far from Aru Village, so I can go the rest of the way myself. You should get back to the competition. Don't you want to win that limited edition card?
Yes.
It's hilarious to me that that's
Your
that's
spirit will live on
Sino's
through me.
goal.
Hey, don't talk
I
like
wish he
that.
got. I wish he
I'm
had
not
that
dead,
dorkiness
Sino.
more with during the story itself.
Everyone,
But for
I'll be heading
because
back
that would have
now.
added so much more
See you
personality. But
after
for the most
round
part, he was
ends.
fun. Yeah, super helpful.
I'll continue searching for the ley line disruptors.
Are you feeling better now, Layla?
Yeah, I feel like some of the weight has been taken off my shoulders after chatting with Tainari. It's been a long time since I first left my hometown to come to the academia, and every day here has been so precious. But of course, there have been some rough times. All sorts of complex astrological models, countless quizzes, and essays that took all my brain power to barely finish. Each of those things are like huge boulders barreling at me, forcing me to continue running forward. When I was chosen as my Darshan's representative, it felt like another boulder was added to the ones already rolling behind me. Every time I close my eyes, I think of all the people I'd disappoint if I mess up. Yeah, I think that's what Tainari was trying to tell me. You're our good friends, which is why you didn't stop him from dropping out of this round, and why you don't feel disappointed in me.
That's right! No need to feel so down!
That said, he did also say that he hopes I could have more concrete goals for taking part in this competition. I don't have any now, but I'll give that some thought. Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. You still have to record the other contestants' progress, don't you? Perhaps they've had some breakthroughs while we've been chatting.
True. We should go look for the others. Now, who's left? Tainari's dropped out for the round,
I'm
and
back.
we just saw Sino.
You could go
I'm
see
back.
how Madame Farozan's doing. I've heard that she's quite knowledgeable about the desert, so she's probably made some progress by now.
Okay, let's go look for Farozan.
Okay, let's look for Hatsune Miku. Where is she? There she is. There she is. Don't know why a bit of a pirate sound, whatever there. Oh, wait, where's the scarab? Oh, there we go. Nope. Nope, that's pretty cool. Wait, I need to get this.
Everyone hold hands.
Might as well get it while I'm here.
I see everything.
At least with Nahida. Why I have at C... No, not C0. Was it C0 C1? Oh, I do have it at C1, right. I was aiming it for C2 when that's what I was trying to aim for. I forgot. I thought I was aiming for C1 earlier when her banner ended, but I was aiming for C2 apparently because that's her best.
You're just in time. I'm about to start digging right here.
Oh, you found the ley line disruptor already?
Such a simple problem could never confound me. Not long after entering the desert, I discovered a primal construct that was acting abnormally, so I followed it all the way here. Once I got near here, it suddenly disappeared. Something unusual must be happening around this area.
You're a true expert, Madame Faruzan.
Excuse
You
me?
know what to do right away.
Well, I do happen to have more experience than most. But that aside, has anyone completed this challenge yet?
Nope, not yet.
Well then, I suppose I'll be the first. What about that boy Tainari? Oh? And why's that?
He's not used to being out and about in the desert.
Huh. I didn't think he would have such a weakness. I suppose he could use a bit more training. What about the others? Is that Ratawahist girl still a bundle of nerves?
Tainari gave Layla some advice, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. Sino just started his search for the disruptors, and as for Hat Guy, well, who knows what he's thinking.
And what about Kaveh? Has he found a ley line disruptor yet?
Byron doesn't think so, or our locators would have already let us know.
Strange. What's he lollygagging for? With his skills, you should have heard something from him by now. Well,
Right,
I'm
I'm
afraid the
checking
most
some
thrilling
ear
moments
tips.
are already done here.
Or
You should probably go
these-
find Kaveh
yeah,
and see how he's
earbuds,
faring
these
now.
IMs that I got. They're the the Tangzu Waner. How do you say that? Am I saying it right? We're just gonna test out, trying to swap some the ear tips because I feel like there's a bit of sound leaking out, which makes sometimes makes the audio a bit weird for me. Oh, whoops. Oopsie. Okay. Kava's over here.
Into the wind.
Illusion shattered.
Minute to memory.
Beat two of these assholes. Nice to meet you. Okay, wait. I need to get to Kava. I'm gonna note see how the audio sounds. Rather, hear how the audio sounds. Compare.
Come on, stop following me! I already gave you all the food I had on me.
It's too nice.
You can cry all you want. I don't have any more food. All I have left is a half bottle of water, and I can't possibly give you that. Without water, traveling in the desert will be incredibly difficult, and I still need to find what I'm looking for. Marak, can you help me out here? Keep them away.
Different fit, actually.
There you are. Faruzan told us to come see how you're doing. What are you up to?
Just thinking about it makes me upset. Not long after I entered the desert, I was accosted by these fellows. I don't know why, but they didn't leave the competition grounds. And now the ley line disruptions have left them confused and circling around the area. The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. They even cheated me out of my limited food supply. Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away?
Kaveh, is this flying metal thingy yours?
That's right. This is my toolbox, Marak.
Your toolbox?
Huh. It seems pretty fancy. Hey there! Can you understand us?
Bigger one sounds
Sometimes I
better.
need to carry things when I go out, so it's handy to have a portable toolbox.
I think.
Well, this definitely doesn't look like an ordinary toolbox, that's for sure.
It's a long story. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had a machine core they excavated from some tomb. It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood, and Kasharawar has many different opinions on this topic. Our current theories cannot explain such mysteries. Upon seeing such a rare, complete specimen before me, I forked over all the mora on my person to purchase it. Some time back, I wanted to make an automated case that could store my offloaded items. With that core, I created Mirak. It can't understand commands that are too complex, but it can serve as my assistant and help me with things like mapping and surveying. Most
Ah, he
importantly,
basically
it can't
has.
talk, so it can't give me any attitude.
He just has a sentient briefcase.
Oh, yes. Thanks for helping hide the fact that I live at Alhatham's place earlier.
Why does he not want people to know that he sleeps at his boyfriend's house?
I hope this season of my life ends soon, so I can get things back on track. Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all started when my mom remarried and left for Fontaine. Or maybe it all started when I spoke to Alhatham in the library. Or maybe it's because constructing the Palace of Alcazarzaray burned through my funds. I'm still paying off the debt from that one. Oh, when's this going to end?
Poor guy.
Now that I think about it, I guess we're all unlucky here. It's not like any of you asked to be trapped in a ley line disruption. Okay, let me get you all out.
Kave, aren't you going to look for the ley line disruptors?
Yes, but I can't just leave them here, can I? Oh, forget it. The more I think about this, the more I feel a headache coming on. I'll get back to searching once I get them out of here. Time's a-wasting. I'm off.
These are tips to help.
Kave looks like he's conflicted. He really wants to win, but he can't ignore those he wants to help. Paimon's always felt like he's the type who easily gets himself into tough spots. Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of.
Definitely is, though.
Whoa, someone's done already! Paimon also wants to know. Let's go back and ask Alhatham.
Wait, hold up. I am. Ah. Oh, it's that guy. Oh, is he investigating that thing that we were investigating earlier from that info that we got from Dory? Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's what he's doing.
Verification complete. Congratulations on being this round's first winner, Sino.
Ooh, so Sino was the quickest.
I am from Spontamon, after all. We know a lot about ley lines, so finding a disruptor was never going to be particularly difficult for me.
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happen to be here, do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? My friend couldn't continue on, so failure was never an option. The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to tomorrow. With the ties of friendship that bind us, I won't lose to
He's such a
anyone.
dork.
That's a
And
line
then-
from King of Invocations, one of my favorite works, and it sums up my thoughts right now.
It might be a good thing that Tainari isn't here, or else he'd give Sino a good smack right about now.
Oh wow, it's already so late. Everyone's probably running low on food and water. It'll only get harder from here on out.
Something similar happened in King of Invocations. What a classic.
Any thoughts on that, Alhaitham?
I have no thoughts regarding King of Invocations.
Milu obviously wasn't asking about that.
Deserts are much more dangerous at night, so this competition should be nearing its end. At the moment, only Farazan, Layla, and Kaveh remain.
I wonder who the next person to find a disruptor will be.
Wait, only 3 people are left?
Oh, that's
Tainari
a fun hat
forfeited,
guy.
and Sino's already done.
The-
What about Head
Wanderer. Scaramouche.
He also forfeited not long ago.
Hmm.
Paimon can't understand what he's thinking at all. But, like Alhaitham said, this round's almost over. Let's go see what the other contestants are doing.
Okay, now let's see how Layla's doing. Layla, are you underneath? Okay, thank God you're not underneath.
Hello again. You know, it suddenly occurred to me that you guys have had to do a lot of running around this time. Don't you find it tiring? Really? Wow. I don't know where you get your strength from. The desert's getting colder now that night's falling, and the wind can really sting your face because of all the sand in it. Has anyone finished this round yet?
Sino's already shut one down. Have you made any progress yet?
I circled the whole area, but I didn't find anything. But I did have the chance to think some more about that thing that was weighing on my mind, and I realized something. Well,
What did you
my
realize?
fellow Ritaoist members must have all put my name forward for different reasons, and maybe a lot of them only
no, that's
picked
probably
me
not
because
it.
they wanted to watch me make a fool of myself. But be that as it may, I believe that a lot of them genuinely do expect great things from me. And I want to live up to their expectations. I don't want them to regret putting my name down.
Huh? But doesn't thinking like that put a lot of pressure on you?
Of course, that comes with some amount of pressure for sure. But now I've thought about it, I don't feel like this is something I have to do. Instead, it's something I want to do. That may not sound like a huge difference to you, but it's helped me relax a lot. So don't worry about me.
Well, that's great!
Also, now that I've relaxed, I'm suddenly really sleepy. I think I'll just take a quick nap. Just a quick one. But the competition isn't over yet. Oh, Layla. She's really a bundle of nerves, isn't she?
Wait, you're...
Oh wait, was there another
Good to
Layla?
see you
All
too.
right.
It's nice to be out. Feels like I've been cooped up inside for quite a while.
Oh, I haven't
since
done
I'm
her
here,
actual
I guess I
like
should help
character
her finish
quest,
this.
hangout quest.
What are we supposed to be doing here again? Finding a ley line disruptor, was it? Let me see. Looks like she's basically gathered all the information she needs. It won't take long to wrap this up. Come with me, you two. Do you ever get the feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow? Similar to the way that celestial bodies follow fixed orbits. If we were looking down from on high, I wonder whether we'd find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth.
So that's probably... Is it a sleepwalking Layla, which is why she's probably voted? Probably. Okay, come on. What were you
Not all
doing?
astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some are deductions based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena.
Maybe I'm just gonna rest after doing this. I'll try to get to Xenoblade another time. Actually, like streaming it. I might play it on my own, or maybe I will stream. I don't know.
Plus, now that someone has shut one of the disruptors down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still. Let me see. It should be here, I think. Ah, this should be it, right? I'll turn it off. That should restore the ley lines in the area to normal.
Nice work!
Again, I didn't do any of the real work. I'm just wrapping up. She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at first, but once she's got her bearings, she'll go and report that she shut down this disruptor. Will you be staying here for a while? Or are you going to check on the other contestants?
Oh, time to check our locator. Whoa, it looks like Kaveh and Farozan are headed towards the same place.
Perhaps they're about to find the last disruptor. Also, speaking of Kaveh, he's an interesting one.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Before the second round, he had a chat with the other me. He said that worries can be like illnesses. They don't always have a magic cure. Sometimes you just have to endure them as best you can until they run their course. But the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other self's. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do at the moment, which is why she felt lost. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he has to win, and yet he still seems conflicted. He doesn't have a second personality, but somehow he still seems that he's at odds with himself in some way. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's like he's smiling on the outside, but there's no joy inside, only sorrow. Still, who knows? He must be more experienced than me. Maybe he's just better at dealing with it all than I am. Oh, but back to the topic of wrapping up. Shouldn't you be getting back to the action to record how everything plays out? Last one, then the round's over.
Oh, true. Okay then, guess we'll be going now. We'll keep everything you said in mind.
Yeah.
Kaveh and Farozan were super confident at the start.
Okay, let's get to there. Oh, why is it so far?
But between the two of them, who's going to get there first?
Wait, these so that doesn't disrupt story thing, whatever.
Time to go.
Come on, come on, come on. Stamina. Oh, I see them.
It should be around here.
Finally found it.
Kaveh?
Oh, Madame Faruzan. And here I thought you would have finished this round by now.
Farozan! Kaveh! Oh, looks like Layla's already done.
I didn't expect that you and I would find a disruptor at the same time. How are the other contestants doing?
Tainari and Hakai forfeited, while Sino and Layla are already done. You two are the only ones left. Huh? That's weird. Didn't you start digging really early on?
Yes, I kept digging, but instead of finding a disruptor, I found a ruin.
Huh.
I fell down pretty deep, and it was completely dark in there.
It took me quite some time to unlock the various mechanisms and return to the surface.
She just fell into a normal Genshin ruin in it.
Finishing a week's worth of trials in such a short time. Huh. That's pretty amazing, Madame Faruzan.
What about you? Why are you so late?
I encountered a lot of lost desert foxes along the way, and I brought them to the outskirts of the competition zone. When I came back, I was absolutely parched. And then I blacked out. Probably from the heat, you know? When I woke up, it was already night. I used the last of my strength to come here.
A most curious reason indeed. But are you sure you're all right? It sounds like you were in an incredibly dangerous situation. You said you were familiar with the desert, but the way you handled problems... It does feel rather at odds with your title as a genius.
It was problematic, but that had nothing to do with me being a genius. It was my decision. The way I did things wasn't optimal, but I wouldn't have been comfortable not doing it either. My conscience would have weighed on me.
Youths these days, each stranger than the next. But back to the main issue at hand. Since we are both very certain that this is where the final leyline disruptor is, let's dig it up then. Well, this is indeed it. Of that there is no doubt. But how shall we count the score this time? What is it, youngster? You see—
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that this round's finally over. There shouldn't be any more innocent creatures getting wrapped up in danger. As for the points, I guess we can draw lots again later. I can't think of anything better.
Alright, in that case, let's all head back to Aru Village. Paimon thinks you'll both need some water and rest.
Time to go.
Hmm.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Looks like the second round is over. I wonder who is faster, Kaveh or Madame Farazan? Huh? Where's Madame Farazan?
She went to get water. She'll be back shortly. We basically arrived at the same time, so we'd like to draw lots again.
You get caught up in some things so easily, like drawing lots.
I'm not caught up in anything! Don't make it sound like I take pleasure in having bad luck!
Really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
I'll go get the box and slips of paper for the lots.
Is he really gonna stick to doing that? Come on, man, don't gacha your way. Get the win.
Let's see how I fare.
Just take the double. Oh, he did.
I got it! Did you see that? I won!
Congratulations. Looks like Kaveh's luck's taking a turn for the
I want to give Kaveh the W.
Finally! After all this time!
It looks like you've been rewarded for your tribulations in the desert. This round's points are yours.
And with that, our second round is done. Sino, Layla, and Kaveh are our victorious contestants. As for the current standings, let me see. Sino and Layla both have 4 points, putting them both in first place. The rest in descending order are Tainari, Farazan, Kaveh, and Hakai. The next round will be the final one. Please rest up before then, everyone. I heard that some stalls at the Wisdom Gala are debuting new games, so feel free to drop by if you're interested. Otherwise, see you next round.
Okay, finally, just one more round. I want to finish it now. I'm kind of tired. You know what? I'm kind of tired. Fine. No, no what? No, no. I'll finish this now. I'll finish this now, so that I don't need to deal with this another day. Yeah. Okay. Here's me trying not to procrastinate the game by procrastinating other stuff that I'm not gonna talk about. I don't know. I don't know.
Time to go.
It feels like something's been on your mind this entire time.
Traveler, Paimon. I finally found you.
Yeah, I need to change the ear tips again.
Finally?
Maybe too big.
Something happen?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's Academia Extravaganza? When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop. But no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet they do dirty work like kidnapping or assassinations.
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony? He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the Diadem of Knowledge, but he hasn't shown himself at all.
Sounds like a rich person, all right. It makes sense now. The Eremites have been struggling to make ends meet recently, so a lot of groups have been doing private work that involves the rich. In their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once, so it's likely that they took advantage of the bustle to sneak in. Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were on guard and made some excuse to slip away.
I would have
Basically
tied them
ransom?
up if it wouldn't have caused a scene. Who's
Basically
legally
going
supposed
for ransom,
to take
huh?
care of this kind of thing? The Matra or the Core of 30?
If Sino were here, he'd definitely get involved. Why don't we head over to the Academia and tell Amatra? Thanks a million, you two.
Not at all. It was coincidence on our part as well.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremites' reputation is gonna get even worse if these scumbags succeed. But this is Sumeru City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here, so we're leaving this in your hands.
Should you require our aid, come find us at the cafe.
I'm just testing ear tips because I got an different test out stuff.
Noticed that
I just want to test out.
Is it the extravaganza? Cause Paimon's starting to think that there's more than meets the eye here too. But thinking like this isn't doing anything. Let's just go find Amatra.
The other end, the ear tips may be too small. Maybe the normal. I'm so divided.
Hey, isn't that the Matra we investigated?
Hello, both. It's been a while. Do you have any issues to report? Someone's planning to kidnap Sachin. Goodness. Though I suppose it's not all that surprising. The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now, shouldn't you send some people to protect him?
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back to Sumeru City. No one has been able to contact him. Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate. Assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere. I suspect that the Eremites in question must have heard about that as well. and decided to come here and try their luck.
So they shouldn't know where Sachin is either.
I would assume not. Anyway, Mahamatra, don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far in Sumeru City these days. I have my ways of forcing them. All of that said, if you're interested in Sachin, the sooner we ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety. I mean, you could task all the Matra.
Fair point. Guess we should start.
None, I'm afraid. He's never committed any crimes or broke. I've heard that Alhaitham has now stepped down from his post as acting Grand Sage and is back to being a
Oh,
scribe again.
wait, who's the Grand Sage
Maybe
now?
it's worth checking to see if he knows anything.
Good idea. Okay, we'll head back to the extravaganza.
Wait. So he's not anymore the big boss? Oh, that would have been so fun. Who's the Grand Sage now then? I want to know.
Hey, Nilu?
Alhaitham? Why, what is it?
We're trying to track down someone and we need him to pull up some records for us.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I don't know where he went. He's always the first to leave after the competition ends, and he never tells anyone where he'll be going.
Huh. Yeah, actually, that sounds about right for him.
Let me think. To be honest, he doesn't seem very interested in the extravaganza, so he probably doesn't stick around longer than he has to. To him, being a commentator is just extra work he was roped into.
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't think he'd go to a tavern. He'd never go to a tavern. He wouldn't get drunk. He'd rather be getting drunk on knowledge. Knowledge. You must have enough fuel units. What else? What else did he say in the thing? In my garage. In my garage.
No answer?
Yeah, I'm glad the Trailblazer doesn't need Paimon to talk.
Hello? Alhaitham? Are you in? We need your help with something.
Oh, it's you two?
Oh, Kaveh, you're
Ah, it's boyfriend.
Come on in. I'll get the door for you.
We didn't hear a peep when we first knocked. We thought no one was home.
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the Academia came here looking for Alhaitham, and I opened the door for them without thinking, before long the whole city would know that I'm living here.
You're pretty conscientious about this, huh? So, what happens if someone comes inside looking for him while you're at home?
Excuse me?
It's fine, as long as I stay in my own room. Anyway, why would someone just barge in here looking for him? Most people have better things to do.
Fair enough. So do you know where he is at the moment?
What do you think? Who knows what he does in his free time? All that matters to me is that he's out of the house. I wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable of saying anything pleasant at all. I told him how the second round went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. My luck's on the rise. But him, being him... you wouldn't believe what he said after I was done talking! You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. This begs the question of why we attach prestige to seniority at all. What does he mean, manner becoming of an upperclassman? What, am I supposed to earn the title of upperclassman now? And he didn't stop there. He said, I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible to me how you've managed to make it to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room of your life.
He has a point though.
Yeah, that does sound like...
I agree with Alhaitham though.
I've had it with him. Every time I talk to him, it's the same way. He finds a way to infuriate me every single time. Anyway, the disdain is very much mutual between us, so I'll be moving out as soon as possible. I'm actually packing my things right now. He'll have to get used to doing his own cleaning and tidying from now on. See those perfectly hung paintings on the walls? They're coming with me too. If his life wasn't utterly devoid of artistic sensibility already, it certainly will be after today.
Wait, you're moving out already? But the competition isn't even over yet. How can you afford it?
Well, obviously I can't just yet. I'm just packing early to get ahead of the game. I've got my new place picked out already. The moment I have my hands on the prize money, I'm going to buy it and move my things right in. It'll take me 3 days tops to move out of here for good.
You
I now
really
know
should
what
be
I have to do to
shouldn't be
achieve this
relying on
goal.
luck then.
No matter what happens in the third round, I will win. I will emerge triumphant. You'll see.
Well, we'll be rooting for you. But are you sure you'll be alright?
In what way?
Layla said that she thinks you'll get caught up in internal conflict.
Meaning what exactly? Oh, don't tell me you think I have serious personality flaws too.
Oh, we didn't say that. But think about it. You say you want to win, but you also turned Farozan down when she offered to give you her points. Plus, you took it upon yourself to help those desert foxes.
Wait, what's so unusual about all that? I gave you my reasons. I would have felt guilty otherwise. Where's the conflict in that? Well, when you put it like that, yes, why indeed? It's a good question. I guess it's just in my nature. Plus, if I just did nothing, then there'd be no escaping the blame if something bad came of it later down the line.
But thinking like that all the time must make your life so exhausting. Not to mention that by helping out, you put yourself at risk. Fainting in the middle of the desert, for example. Was that really worth it?
It's complicated. Look, let's maybe leave this conversation for another time. What was it you needed Alhatham's help with, anyway? Sachin? Huh. He did actually mention a Sachin recently. I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went. He even suggested that I should take a look, but I didn't.
I think the
Give
earbuds
me a
are too
moment.
big.
Let me go find them.
Too small that they're going too much into my ear. Okay. They can't be too big, or else they just hurt. Maybe I can go even more ridiculous. Let's try if I go the super big route, where maybe it'll be
this is
too
the one.
big, where at
Here,
least
take
it
it.
won't fit at all.
You sure he'd be okay with this?
With taking liberties? He's certainly okay with helping himself to my beer whenever he pleases. And anyway, he did ask me if I wanted to read his notes. I didn't see the point at the time, so he just left them on the side. He doesn't leave documents lying around unless he's okay with other people reading them. It's fine, I promise.
Cool, if you say so. Okay, let's see what he's got on Sachin.
Okay, where's it? Where is that? Oh, there. Like, wait, let me just swap out the ear tip. There we go. Sachin was born to a wealthy family, and his father Rajput was a renowned merchant in Sumeru with many properties to his name. At the age of 9, Sachin enrolled into Vahumana and achieved excellent grades. At the age of 15, he completed all of his courses and graduated first in class, his accomplishments greatly lauded by the sages. Blech. I say saints. At the age of 16, Sachin ventured out and began to research the local environment and customs. His travels took him through Sumerus, rainforests, and deserts. When Sachin was 23 years old, his father Rajput passed away. Sachin returned to Sumeru City to take over his father's business and spent 2 years here. At the age of 25, Sachin once again ventured into the desert to conduct field research. Records show that he traveled with a caravan and lived in Aru village for a period of time. At the age of 32, Sachin returned to Sumeru City. He looked withered and weary, his mental state in shambles. Much speculation arose among the outsiders, but Sachin locked himself in his room and did not respond. At the age of 33, Sachin entrusted all of his properties to the academia and pleaded to donate all proceeds to the academia. He then wrote a contract regarding the use of the proceeds and property ownership. The following is an excerpt quoted from Sachin when the contract was signed. A minimum of 30% of all revenue generated from the business will be used to fund prizes for the Inter-Darshan Championship, which will encourage young prodigies to actively participate in the competition. I will also be donating my entire collection, the most prominent item of which, the Diadem of Knowledge, will serve as a symbol of great honor in the Inter-Darshan competition. Only the winner of the competition may wear it. In addition, the Academia is given the right to maintain and manage my properties. Ownership of them does not belong to the Academia, nor does it belong to me. Each year, when the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will keep a close eye on each candidate. If I particularly identify with a participant, I will reveal myself. I will then bequeath all of my wealth to this individual whom I judge worthy of my acknowledgement. They will have the usage rights to all the assets and proceeds under my name. I hope the Academia will respect any and all decisions made by that person. After the contract came into effect, Sachin returned to the desert to continue his investigations, but there has been no word from him since. Many claim to have seen him in the desert, but none of such claims have been verified. 20 years have passed since then. Man, I just went through like a deep, like my voice getting deeper and deeper as I kept reading.
That was a lot of information. Paimon's getting a headache. So, to sum up, Sachin put the Academia in charge of managing his estate and went off to do research, right? He even said that if he really liked one of the contestants, he wouldn't just give them a reward, but his entire estate as well. Oh, that must be worth heaps and heaps of mora.
What? Are you serious? All of Sachin's wealth, that's more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. I could build another Palace of Alcazar's array. Oh, then there's that new project in Port Ormos, of course.
Hey, snap out of it!
You're right. First, I need to focus on winning and moving out of this place.
Huh? Wait a moment. Did Alhaitham write this? It looks like he was Sachin, dead or alive, unknown, and Diadem of Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Some of this stuff is just plain
Knowledge.
Let me see. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. That's a rough translation, anyway. There's another smaller line of...
Wow! It's so cool that you can actually read this script!
We worked together on a project once when we were students. The title was Decoding the Runes and Architectural Philosophy of the Ruins of King Deshret's Civilization. I had to familiarize myself a little with this script at the time.
Oh, interesting. So, any idea what Alhaitham meant by all this?
Who knows? The way his mind works is one of the great mysteries of the world.
Fair enough. Well, guess we've learned all we can here. Yeah, he better catch those crooks. But until then, let's just head out for a stroll.
He's one of those ones where I have to wait.
Paimon just heard heard that the Matra have arrested some Eremites who snuck in.
Okay. Now let's check it out. Okay.
Academia and check with Arav.
Talk with this guy.
Ah, you're here. Sorry, I was just about to send someone to inform you.
What did you find out?
Well, lots of unexpected details, let's put it that way. The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to catch. We just had someone dress up as Sachin and they took the bait.
Well,
Then it starts to get messy. During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
Huh.
What? Why would someone want to kidnap their own father?
It's anybody's guess at this point. In any event, apparently the guys we caught are just the tip of the iceberg. We're diverting manpower as we speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come along?
I guess we're just trying to. Yeah, actually, it makes sense why it to be Sachin's child. I mean, obviously they want to get a cut of the thing that they're. What? Is this only the start of it now? Yeah, damn it. Yeah, I mean, it obviously makes sense. I don't need to wonder, like, oh, what? Why would they do that? Because, I mean, obviously, Daddy didn't leave them any, is it son or just child? I don't remember. Yeah, Daddy didn't leave any the properties that should have been for them.
Are you sure this is the right place? Something feels off.
I'm positive. But I don't understand why they're all unconscious on the ground.
Boss, we got more company.
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
With who?
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches. After that, some guy wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
Flying brat. Okay, who's the
I've
flying
got the
brat?
confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Jawani.
Is it
Sachin's
Wander? Okay.
Any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
What do you think? 20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my welfare. As if that's not bad enough already, he went and put his entire fortune in the care of the academia, along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a genius he admired. That's my inheritance. By rights. You expect me to sit back and watch it go to— Of course! Didn't he say he would be here somewhere? What? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the academia doesn't agree to hand over the goods— No. The old fart knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. He's probably cooped up somewhere watching all this go on and laughing to himself. I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. And who knows what a mad diadem of knowledge. You mean that thing he donated to the academia? Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back in the day. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room. Also, before donating it to the academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days. Something was already seriously wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked me.
What do you mean, something wrong with him?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression that he went out into the desert for research and didn't return for many years. When he finally did return, he was a changed person. He would mumble incomprehensibly and write essays day and— I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room.
Oh wait.
Later,
Are they being investigated or just for like
when he got back, he signed his contract
forbidden
with the
knowledge or
academia.
something?
Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps the man we called Sachin was a
Okay, you can stop now.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. But if you do see Sachin, tell him this for me. Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll always be garbage in my eyes.
You finished? In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks for providing us with the critical information. Do you still have any lingering concerns?
Yeah! Al-Haytham's notes do mention that item.
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter. Understood. Well, if you believe...
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to...
Okay. Oh, okay. So let's see what. Please don't make me do more stuff. Around. Please just let it kind of just finish.
You're finally back. Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you. The third round's already started.
We were out capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin. But that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge, and we'd like to investigate it.
The diadem? That seems unlikely. The Diadem of Knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the last 2 decades, always without incident. Why has this come up now? This is pretty serious. Let me think. Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Ima Forest. We moved it there before the third round began. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and place it on the stand. The first person to do this gets 4 points. Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be the winner of the whole competition. As such, I suspect competition to be very fierce. I'll mark the diadem's location for you.
Alright, let's go!
Yeah.
Weird. The locator stopped working. Is the forest interfering with it?
Why is it so far? Why are there no TP point immediately there? Okay. Alright, right. I need to remember to use up my resin. The rest of my resin and fighting the mushroom bird. And I'll, you know what? Might as well build up Dinari. I mean, it'll be good to have another relatively built Dendro, right?
Uh-oh. This place looks empty. Did someone already take it? Well, we might as well head back.
Not even like a natural point where I could have been from. No. I don't know. I think I really am just kind of burned out with Genshin. Every little thing's kind of getting on my nerves right now.
Oh, looks like Layla sees the diadem. But getting to the goal won't be easy.
Oh, so they actually have their skills, huh?
That guy enters the fray.
It's actually interesting seeing their skills be in play.
Horizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
This is cool though.
to its owner.
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Oh.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me. What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
Oh, is he gonna try to possess Kaveh?
At long last, someone to inherit my estate. And with it, my research. Come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. Fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he. More cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned. We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. You have all performed outstandingly in this Interdashon Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks. But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists. And that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter. Conflict over water sources. Robbing of merchant caravans. Exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer. I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan. But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth. The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse. After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life. And so, I decided to bring my life to an end. But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the Academia manage my estate.
As I thought, the contract you signed with the Academia was in essence your will. But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I have performed a great many experiments concerning human nature.
Also,
You may
everyone can
regard
see
this
him.
as the very last experiment of them all. The academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all, and help to move the world onto a better path.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Huh?
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent, yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the experiment, part of my investigation into human nature. Whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking, my research will have progressed. I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history. And I lament the research that I failed to complete. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to do with as I please?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not.
Yeah, I'm just weirdly getting like Sword Art Online vibes. That guy who made the Sword Art Online.
I reached cause you suffering, or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at
Huh? I've heard enough! My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them.
Why is it draining a lot out of Kaveh? Seem to be super tired.
I guess that'll be the end of that.
Are you alright? Any physical discomfort?
I'm fine. Thanks, Tainari. Don't worry about me.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Inter-Darshan Championship. As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate. For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Like I said,
Really?
he thought that the world is a bad place.
Well,
Well then,
oh,
let's use what he left
he is a
behind
good
to
guy.
change it for the better. Rejecting the world will achieve nothing. He and I, we're not the same.
All right. As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file. The sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine. I don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his research for him. But what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come, and countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps. Sachin's words can only cause pain, but we're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility. It's the least I can do. And, well, It's the only thing I can do.
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with. I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your pride alone prevents
I love how
you from
they hate him.
admitting
He's a
it.
dick, and I love him for being a dick.
Your
He's
perspective
such
is
a blunt
well-suited to
dick about
appearing in a
things.
victory speech. Contestant Kaveh,
I
on behalf of the
forgot how
organizing committee,
much I love
it is
like
my
a
honor to
lot of the Sumeru
congratulate you on your
characters.
victory.
Actually, like, oh, he done such a
Please, I
well-characterized
don't need
dick,
your insincere praise.
and that is a great
Anyway, this
character
isn't
to
the
have.
time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the competition, not my views.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony.
Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main venue. Let's head up.
Oh, not an upper roll. I'm like so close. I could do this. I have time. I'm tired for now. I might just. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I should make some progress with Star Rail. I wanted to play Xenoblade, but I'm pretty
And that
tired.
brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a close. Finally, it gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award. Typically at this point, we would crown our champion with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award. However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much, Mora. And he gave it all up?
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better. Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won, even though I'd say luck played a big part in that. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either. Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complicated topics. So, I guess that's all. I'll leave it there. Thanks very much.
Oh, Kaveh, just one moment. While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited
There's no need for
edition Genius
that. He's
Invocation
gonna give it to
GCT card.
Sino, isn't he?
Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the sages will give priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
All right, I'll take the card. But as for project proposals,
He has no
forget it.
funds to go for those.
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's give our champion Kaveh one last big round of applause.
I still don't really get it. The sum of Mora would have been enough for me to live in luxury for my entire life.
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think. Come on, we've still got the whole Wisdom Gala to explore.
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speeches, but this one was just so tiring.
I mean, it's just kind of like Mona, but much nicer.
Competition? Honestly, you don't look happy at all, but whatever else happened, you're the champion, you know? Don't
Poor,
you think
but
you should be proud of that?
because of some less intelligent
Sino said he wanted the
financial
card, didn't he?
decisions.
And now I have it.
Like
right
generally
here.
smart people,
So you're gonna give it to him?
but
If it's a rare one, you should be able to make a tidy sum of more off it.
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him. Could you pass it on to him for me when you next see him?
Whoa, whoa! This is a super big...
Yeah, come on, man. You're gonna give it away. Give it.
But I was gonna rest for a while longer. Hey, hey, stop pulling my hair!
I'm not gonna lie. If Kawi was like a protagonist or something, he'd become annoying. Just for the fact that he's giving up way
Still
too
thinking
much.
about the Sachin issue. What brings you here?
Well,
Still willing to
they
give
gave me
things
this
up.
limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble? You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong and I will help.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity. But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take it from you. How about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really
Kaveh.
be worth?
Kaveh.
1 million more at the
Oh.
very least.
How much?
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
1 million mora for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't you? I saw your deck last time we played.
Not every card is this valuable, and some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this. But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking mora from a friend.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the mora for
Let's
this
see.
card.
Here's one who's willing to spend anything. Here's one who doesn't want
Spend all your savings on your
anyone to.
hobbies, do you? You should watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity. Living with debt is miserable.
Gacha gamers. It's an
Sounds
attack
like
on
you're
gacha
speaking from
gamers.
Personal experience. I guess you've been through a lot.
I don't want to talk about it.
In that case, maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice. In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny. Kaveh, come with me in a few moments to collect the mora. Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in this tournament.
All right, if you insist. Far be it from me to refuse your courtesy any further. Well, at least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month. Maybe I'll even have some left over. In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tainari and Kale, too.
Well, this is what they call all's well that ends well. Paimon wonders how the other contestants are...
I like the other characters, but this is just gonna take me forever. Oh, why is it so far? Why couldn't it just be within the area? Come on. Come on, it's under here, down here too. This game is really testing my patience. Why?
I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear. Back in the day, my fashion style was considered cutting edge by everyone in the academia.
Really? Well, then, sure, Madame Farzan. Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
Farazan, Nilu! Even Dia and Candace are here! What are you all up to?
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were strolling through the streets. Madame Farazan here's pretty friendly. When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided to give us some help.
I don't really see anything I'm familiar with. Never mind. We can purchase some textiles and make the clothes ourselves. Let's go with the plain fabric as our base. And embroider red and pink flowers on. Oh, and some green leaves.
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That sounds a lot like what the older folks back home would wear.
Don't worry. This style is a timeless classic.
No thanks. This is actually sounding pretty weird.
Wait. Madame Parzan's right. That style is a classic and used to be mainstream fashion. But these days, there's some other options too. If you don't mind, how about I pick some clothes out for everyone? It's not often that we get to meet up, especially since Candace rarely makes it to Sumeru City. Also, I know a few places where I can get a great bargain.
Sure. I'm happy to leave it to you.
I'll come with you to have a look. One always has to keep on top of what the youth of today are into.
Madame Farazan? Come quick! She's over here!
Who are you?
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things you did during the competition. Do you have any classes we could sign up for?
Of course I do. And you're both very welcome to join.
That's great! We can't wait. What's your area of research? Precision mechanics?
I'm from Haravatat.
Huh? But you seem like an expert in machines. Wait, sorry. I remember now. You were representing the Haravatat Darshan in the championship. Oh, their classes are so boring, though. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me know if you run any other classes in the future. I'll be there.
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing, Madame Farazan, and I'd like to learn from you for a while, if possible. I can take the class you're teaching as an option, even though cross-Darshan lessons might be a little tough to arrange. But I look forward to learning from you.
I see. You're a good egg, child. Don't worry. Study under me, and I promise you, you will get the best teaching available.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Well, I won't disturb you any further. See you in class.
I don't quite understand what happened there, but congratulations, I think.
Traveler, Paimon, would you two like to come and pick out some clothes?
Sorry, we can't. We've got a meal with Kaveh later, and we have to check in with all the other contestants before then. Oh, by the way, have any of you seen Hat Guy or Layla?
I don't know where Hawkeye went. We just saw Layla not too long ago, though.
Sorry, I had a thing that dropped. So,
She
can
was
I be like,
hanging
eh?
out with some other Ratahoa students, so we didn't get a chance to speak with her.
Ratawa students? They must be the ones who voted for her to enter. Oh, she didn't end up winning, so Paimon wonders.
Okay, let's see. How do I get here?
Time to go.
I have to be kind of far away.
I'm sorry, everyone. I could have done better in the third round.
Oh, stop it. If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did, how bad does that make us look, huh? Heck, it's not like any of us had the guts to enter the championship.
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first 2 rounds, right? And I heard that you actually found the diadem first in round 3. You came so close to winning the competition.
Aw, I just got lucky, I think.
That can't be true. You had some really stiff competition out there. The renowned Tainari from Amorta, even Sino the General Mahamatra was there. You're amazing, all of you. Getting points off them is a huge achievement. The way I see it, people aren't exaggerating one bit with the nicknames they give you. You are a genuine genius.
Aw, thanks a lot. But I really don't think I qualify as a genius. In the second round, for instance, I dozed off and somehow found myself beside the device when I came to.
Ah, come on, don't be so hard on yourself. We've decided we're taking you out to celebrate, and that's final. Let's go. Cheer up, Layla. The rest of today's all about you.
Looks like things are going well for Layla. This is great.
Nice.
We haven't seen Hat Guy since the end of the competition. Oh well, it's almost mealtime. We'd better go meet up with Kaveh and Sino now.
Okay. Then that makes me wonder what Hat Guy was here for, or is it still to figure out what the because it seemed a bit sussy. The diadem, maybe. Okay. Well, at least I'm getting through this, and then I can just. I really will wrap up after I finish this. No, wait. I need to use my resin, and then I will wrap up.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
Don't worry. I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor. Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here!
Ooh, look at all this! Good food, here we come!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
Farazan found herself a student, and Layla's classmates are bowled over by how well she did. We couldn't find Hat Guy, though. Who knows where he's gone?
Alhaitham's gone missing in action, too. Huh. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice meal, he disappears without a trace. That guy. Where the heck could he have gone? I still have questions about that note he left. Well, whatever. He can do what he wants. Now, let's eat.
You shocked me a little.
I
when
want
you
some
hurled the
snacks
diadem
again
to the
now.
ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was expecting at least some amount of deliberation.
Sachin's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions, too. It was a mix of despair and horror swirling around inside my mind. He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to
okay.
brainwash me.
Now I can really see why he gave up on
A
it.
splitting headache that only got worse as he went on. Like I was saying at the time, his views are not necessarily completely without value. But if all his research does is lead to misfortune, then we're probably better off without it.
If his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people to suffer, the Madra would step in and ban it.
I think you did the right thing. I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit his research, but give up the research as soon as you've inherited the wealth. But that wouldn't have been your style. I won't comment on his theories or experiments, but I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate. He chose you. That means he knew what he was doing.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See, you get me, Kale. It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
Seems like you always include him in the conversation, even when he isn't here.
Yep. No dinner with Kaveh is complete without a few words about Alhaitham.
I sense that Alhaitham
I mean,
is in fact
you always
been
gotta
here
mention
with
the
us
boyfriend.
all along.
He's here? Where? Why didn't you tell me?
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
Oh, that was horrifying. It literally sent chills down my spine.
Good thing you didn't say that before we started eating. That would have killed the mood in a heartbeat.
All right, enough about Alhaitham. Tainari, did you achieve what you wanted out of the championship?
I did, in the first round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective. I spoke to a handful of people, they told their friends, and so on. Now, a record number of people have signed up to attend the next lecture. Oh, are you free next month? You should come along, maybe even say a few words.
About what? I don't know the first thing about anything Amorta related.
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the distinguishing features of rainforest architecture, or ask everyone not to chop down too many trees the next time they're building a house.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, I'll make time. Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order more if anyone's still hungry.
I'm full. Thanks. Paimon's super full, too. If only we could eat like this every day.
Yeah, we should do this more often. Work will always be there, but seeing friends is important too. This is a good restaurant. Let's definitely come here again.
Sounds good. We should pick a few other places as backup options, though.
There are other good places around here, too? Oh, don't forget to invite us if you go. There's...
Oh, sounds
Do you have plans after this?
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
It's been so nice not having to study these last few days. I hope I don't fall behind. Wait. Oh, I've completely forgotten what I was up to.
I wonder when Kaveh will be able to pay off his debts. I wish him the best of luck.
With this limited edition card in my deck, I have reached peak connection with my cards. This is my most worthwhile purchase in quite some time.
This was some pretty successful ordering today. Not a dish wasted.
I forgot to check the minds of other people.
I should order a couple of extra things to take back home.
Like, I want to skip through the dialogue, but I also want to get, like, you know, that kind of dialogue, just to look through it, just to hear it is on my own end. It's not the same when you watch someone do it on YouTube, unless, you know, or some streams sometimes, but, you know, it's not the same.
Well, it looks like this Inter-Darshan Championship's a wrap. All that stuff with Sachin and the diadem got sorted cheap. Oh, right. Yeah, Sachin said that he placed his research materials at somewhere beginning with... It might be dangerous if someone finds his old... Holy smokes, you're right! Alright then, let's...
So gonna go... it's not yet done. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Need to finish this. Oh, it's I'll hate them.
I see everything.
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, hey them. What are you doing here? And what are you reading? Are those...
Sachin's notes? Yes, I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents and became interested in his research. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator. I had a hunch after seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough, I came here and found his research.
Wait! So, you've read it already? Are you alright? How do you feel?
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was that only he could really empathize with both the calamity and the humanity that these notes seek to convey. Only one who resonates with these sentiments would suffer and begin to think of history as bleak, the present as perplexing, and the future as pessimistic. Empathy is a double-edged sword. Clearly, I am not the same sort of person as Sachin was. Empaths have many friends, and their wide social circle comes with certain societal advantages. But this also makes it hard for them to achieve their goals.
Why's that?
All important things in life involve other people. As such, it's extremely difficult to live a life that causes no harm whatsoever to others. If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along the way. Not everyone can deal with that reality. And that reality is like the material here. Objective, heavy, negative. But, at the end of the day, for all these experiment results and conclusions, it's just one person's perspective. Sachin's.
So, what are your thoughts now that you've read it?
As a scholar, Sachin was...
I really wish our character had a voice. Why doesn't the Traveler have a voice?
The darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results, and drew logical conclusions. In that sense,
I like that the Star Rail protagonist, Trailblazer, has a lot more personality.
People are bad? And things can only ever get worse?
That is not a question for me to answer. Someone else will arrive shortly. All I will say is that the world is not built on correctness alone. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. Thus, they shall never reach even the borders of truth until they wipe away the ignorance that blinds them. I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. Even Sachin himself struggled to comprehend the notion of sacrificing oneself for the greater good. But sadly, all viewpoints will find their supporters. And alright then, I got what I came for.
Wait, so you came here just to read this stuff?
Get together? Ah, yes, that makes sense. This is a good opportunity for that sort of thing.
Guess what? Kaveh treated everyone this time.
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
I love this brick.
Well, seems like he really wasn't affected by this research. He said that someone else would answer our questions. Who do you think that'll be?
Oh.
Traveler, Paimon, you're already here. Nahida! Oh, and that guy. Wait, so you asked him to take part in the championship? Yes, it was me. Are you surprised? Did you know that there was something wrong with the diadem from the start? And if so,
Wait,
why didn't you
check
switch it out for
something.
another one?
Wait. Let me just check something. Uh. Wait, let me just option to wait. Hold up. I just need to fix something. Okay, there we go.
Because Sachin's research is not mistaken. He spent his entire life researching this topic, and these materials are a result of that. These are the crystallization of his wisdom. Yes, I was worried that the material might cause some disruption, but I didn't want to wipe away all his hard work
Is that
searching for
audible?
the truth. So instead, I had Hat Guy here help me keep an eye on things.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Why? Don't you like it?
And even after his friend.
If Sachin's chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research, or if it had brought pain to more people, he would have intervened at a suitable moment.
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's work. Pretty hilarious.
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally. But it looks like that didn't work out.
That wasn't necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reasons to be indebted to you.
Nahida, what did you mean by Sachin's research is not mistaken? Does that mean that you approve of his research? Put it this way instead. Truth to me is like a shroom borer. Some people only see the mushroom on the shroom borer's back, and they conclude that the shroom borer is a mushroom. Others see only the shroom borer's body, and they declare that a shroom boar is a boar. Still others look deeper inside and determine that a shroom boar is meat. These conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the shroom boar.
Paimon kinda gets it, but also not really.
The world is the same way. No one, not even I included, can understand it in its entirety. All of us are somewhere on the path toward truth. Within the confines of our limited knowledge, some may blindly believe in the beauty of this world, and others may focus only on its evils. In truth, the most important thing isn't what state the world is in now, but what people hope it will become. But of course, I don't mean that as a criticism or a call to action. Ultimately, my duty as the God of Wisdom is to guide every form of wisdom to a place where it can find its purpose.
That was a long speech. So what are you actually going to do with these research materials?
Because Kaveh, as the successor of this research, does not wish to see these ideas disseminated, I will seal it up. But even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. If someone wishes to follow in his footsteps in the future, I will not stop them. I also look forward to the day that a member of the Vahumana Darshan can not only comprehend his theories, but also find a way out from the despair as well.
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of talent. Wait, you're not intending to keep me in Vahumana long term, are you? I don't remember signing up to become a scholar. Don't you think I'm useful enough to you as a prisoner?
Gotta be,
Here we go again.
At least it means he's gonna be involved in more stuff now.
To that, I would say that in Sumeru, even prisoners have a right to an education. I hope that your studies in Vahumana will help you deal with your own fate and learn how best to settle old debts from your past. I will review your final thesis myself. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Hat Guy.
They just change his name to Hat Guy instead. Okay, nice. There we go. Now... There's more? There's more? Screw it. I'm gonna use up my resin on this, and then I will be going to sleep. I need to get some sleep already. Okay. Let's go to Steam. Wait, I'll be here, wait a bit, go to the teapot. Sorry, I'll be here, go to the teapot, wait a bit, and then exit.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword. Game's up. Silver. Busted.
Okay, easy enough, easy enough. I wish, and they need to increase the artifact space, man. It's not enough. Or at least there needs to be a better way to get rid of like artifacts other than just using them to build up more stuff. Like, or at least like, you know, let me convert all the artifacts into something I can use to level up instead of being stuck like this. Yeah.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive.
And then
If you ever...
okay, and then I put this here. I'll just wait a bit and then go back there and go back out. Wait, actually, do I have how much resin do I still have? Yeah, I can do one more. I can do another round. So in the meantime, while I'm doing this, I'm just checking some stuff in Star Rail on my phone. These are some treasure chests I didn't get.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Waiting for this. Waiting. Still. So, how's life? Anyone, if anyone's actually even watching me.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Ooh. Then, I don't know what I was gonna say. Words, stuffs, things. I really wish Genshin fixed the thing where you just have, where you don't have characters standing around. I mean, come on, like have the characters like go around, be still be in the world. You know, like the NPCs, especially the ones. Well, I guess they're not really NPCs because you technically get to play them, but you know the ones I'm talking about. Because I don't know, it feels a bit cheap that we don't get to see them around.
I got a new letter
And
from an
kind of makes the world feel a bit emptier. It's a pity. Really is a pity. Okay, has that been enough time? Okay. Now let's see if the thing has respawned. Oh, there it is.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Witness the power of Guhua. Know my soul. Rain out. Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
See? This isn't good.
Take it easy.
And obtained. And okay. Dope. Dainari, can I send you yet? Yes, I can. Nice. I just need one more and I can send him again and get another roll. But for now, it's kind of it. It's kind of it. While it's loading out, I'm gonna say it. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. And bye bye.